What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I'm back with another video. I've got another Wave 7 NASCAR Authentics Diecast review. And this one, I think, is getting put in the Gold Series, but if not, this is a diecast that, if it's an Authentics exclusive, you need to go get. And that is Erik Jones's 2021 ArmorAll Chevy for Richard Petty Motorsports. We haven't seen an Erik Jones diecast, or a Richard Petty Motorsports diecast for that matter, get released in the Authentics line in a hot minute, so this is nice to see. As you can tell, packaging's a little fucked up, but that's how it came out of the packaging box at Walmart, so I'm going to assume the box probably got thrown around a little bit in the trailer on the way here. I don't fucking know. But like I said in the last video, I got these over the weekend. I waited to do them till now, do the reviews, that is. But yeah. Speaking of NASCAR Authentics diecast waves, Wave 8 is going to have another Erik Jones diecast. I think it's also with the ArmorAll sponsorship, but it's a different paint scheme. I'm not sure what else is. I don't remember what else is on it, but it's a different ArmorAll paint scheme, but it's an Erik Jones car. So we're going to get Erik Jones cars in back-to-back waves. I'm pretty sure that one's probably also a DNP diecast that's getting offered in Authentics, so I would go get that as well. Excuse me. But with that said, let's go ahead. Let's get the diecast out of the box. Yeah, and get on with the review. And this one did not open up nearly as easy as the last one, but whatever. Yeah. So we got a magnet here. Now, one of the other diecasts from this wave also got a magnet with it, and in the packaging, because again, a lot of the packaging was all fucked up. The magnet was bent. Like, again, I am not blaming that on Lionel. I'm blaming that on however that package was shipped here. And, yeah. But anyway. So here's the diecast out of the box. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since we've gotten an Erik Jones diecast in Authentics. Can't really see any issues with the windshield there, which is good. A clean front end. And when was the last time we saw ArmorAll as a sponsor? Like, that's actually really nice. Like, this is a different sponsor, different paint scheme. Obviously, you've got the 50 years. Is that 50 years or is that 55? I can't tell. No, that's 50 years of SGP and Richard Petty Motorsports. Obviously, as we know, he goes to Richard Petty Motorsports to take over Bubba Wallace's ride after Bubba Wallace went to 23XI, and after Erik Jones got kicked out of the 20 ride in favor of Christopher Bell. And funny enough, Erik Jones, at the end of the season, somebody posted this on Twitter, he got his 2020 point total. Christopher Bell, even with his win at the Daytona Road Course, and almost winning at a couple of other places, New Hampshire being one of them, if that race ran I'll be honest with you, I was there for that one. If that race went all the way to the end and we didn't have darkness, especially if we got a caution at some point, I think Christopher Bell could have won that thing. But anyway, even with some of the really good finishes that Bell had, even with Bell making the playoffs because of the win, he only finished a few points higher than what Erik Jones's point total was last year. And keep in mind, Jones didn't win a race and he didn't make the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't know whether to say that's impressive or surprising. I think it's a little bit of both. But yeah, no, Erik Jones, I feel like he's one of those guys where you could argue he was rushed up a little bit to Cup. And I don't want to necessarily say that this is an effect of the whole, it's not necessarily an effect of the whole Carl Edwards thing. I mean, Jones took over the 20 when Kenseth left, or not when he left, but when he retired, quote unquote. That was a whole thing in and of itself. But he took over that ride. He won in that ride a few times. Well, okay, technically he didn't go winless last year. He won the the Clash. But regardless, last year, whatever. You know what I meant. But he's won some races. He won freaking Darlington. He won Daytona in the summer, back in I think 2018. So he's a solid driver. you could just make the argument that he was a little bit rushed up. Kind of like how Daniel Suarez was rushed up. Only again, Jones has wins, Suarez does not, but Suarez is over at Trackhouse, and they bought Chip Ganassi Racing, and Suarez could probably get a win at some point, and I think he will. That's not to say that Jones can't pilot the 43 back to victory lane. I think he can in the right situation. I feel like he has some really good races this year. But Richard Petty Motorsports is not what Richard Petty Motorsports used to be. And I think that's part of the... I think you could argue that's part of the reason why Bubba left. Not just because he was going to 23XI and whatever, but, Michael Jordan, Denny Hamlin, all that stuff. But Richard Petty Motorsports is just not what it used to be. Excuse me. It's not the same. It's not as strong. And, back in the ArmorAll days. And, yeah, so, who knows? I'm just hoping that team will stick around for a little while longer. I don't think there's any plans of them shutting down at any time soon. As long as they've got the funding and the sponsors and the sponsorship, they should be fine. But yeah, like I said, another clean diecast, no real issues. Definitely something to pick up, especially for all you Erik Jones fans. And like I've said before, if you want to get more diecasts like these in the Gold Series, the 124 scale, whatever, make sure to use code ANJJ for free shipping on orders of $20 or more at Circle B Diecast. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.